Nun sakina has 4 rules, which are idhar, idgham, ikhfa, and iqlab. This lesson will highlight ikhfa and discuss a very common mistake related to producing ikhfa while reciting the Quran. If you're not familiar with any of these concepts, then I highly recommend watching this lesson. It will help a lot. Now, first of all, ikhfa is caused when nun sakina is followed by one of the ikhfa letters. There are in total 15 ikhfa letters. And in order to transition from the nun sakina to the ikhfa letter properly, you need a ghunnah, which then makes it possible to go from nun sakina to whatever letter that comes after it. However, one of the most overlooked skills is the characteristic of the sound of ghunnah when producing ikhfa with these 15 letters. Many people think that the sound of ghunnah is the same for all of them, and as long as I make the nasal sound, then I had done it properly. But in fact, that is not the case. Producing the same ghunnah sound with all letters is a mistake. Why? Because some of these letters are full mouth, like the dad, ta, and so on, and the rest are empty mouth, like ta, sin, and others. When you apply the ikhfa, the ghunnah must have the same trait as the letter that it is being fused with, since that ghunnah prepares the pronunciation of the sound after the nun. So when you have nun that is followed by ta, for example, your articulators have to be shaped in preparation of pronouncing the ta. And since ta is an empty mouth letter, your ghunnah should also be empty mouth. But let's say that ta is ta or sad as an example. Then your ghunnah has to prepare for a full mouth letter, and therefore this transition or this ghunnah also has to be in full mouth. In order to understand this even better, let us consider the following example. This example contains 3 cases of ikhfa. First one in this word, and the second one right here, and the third one right here. And for the sake of demonstrating the mistake, I will pronounce all 3 ghunnahs in the same way, and then I will pronounce it properly to hear the difference. خلق الإنسان من صلصال كالفخار. Now, as you can hear, I said الإنسان, and I also said من صلصال, and that is not correct. The first one is correct since the sin is an empty mouth letter, so the ghunnah has to be empty mouth as well. خلق الإنسان. But the next ghunnah is between min and salsal. The word salsal starts with sad, which is a full mouth letter, and it has to sound like this. Min salsal. Because you're preparing for the pronunciation of the full mouth letter sad. And then back to the empty mouth, since kaf is an empty mouth letter, and we say صلصال كالفخار. Let's have a look at another example. يا أيها الذين آمنوا كلوا من طيبات ما رزقناكم واشكروا لله إن كنتم إياه تعبدون. So here in the beginning, I added a full mouth ghunnah to the ikhfa case between min and tayyibat, since the ta at the beginning of the word is full mouth. So we said min tayyibat and not min tayyibat. That is not correct. And further, in this ayah, we say إِن كُنتُم with two cases of Ikhfa between the noon and kaf and between the noon and ta. So it would be wrong to say it in full mouth and say إِن كُنتُم, and it doesn't sound right either. So when learning the lesson of Ikhfa, make sure to have at the back of your mind which letters are full mouth and which letter are empty mouth, and when you're preparing, make sure to prepare your articulators properly for the letter that comes after the noon by applying the appropriate ghunnah. Full mouth ghunnah with full mouth letters, and empty mouth ghunnah with an empty mouth letter. Thanks for watching. I hope you've learned something new today. If you did, please like and share the video for other people to learn from it. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you want to see more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.